A few years ago, if you had asked me how my life would have been today, I would have given you a completely different answer. Like, I had the plan of the job that I want to have, the man I would be marrying, and honestly, I would say by this time I would have been married. My plan was that. Like, by this age, I would be married to the love of my life, and maybe I would have also had kids. I don't know. Like, my plan was that. But my life is now completely different from what I planned. I mean, I planned this life for me, and it's completely different. I thought I would have been married by this age, but right now, I don't even have my partner. I'm single. I am figuring out life now. Recently, I understood what is the main purpose of my life, what I really wanted to do in my life. I was so confused and all these things because life didn't happen how I planned, and I felt like life was against me. Nothing worked for me. I lost the career, I lost my love, I lost all the hope. And I'm talking about like few years ago thing. And I somehow came in this journey. I really don't remember how I came in this journey, how I started this self work. I know it all started from the victimization video that something opened and I got this bulb on moment and I came in this journey. But how I even went to this video, I don't actually properly remember, but I know it was a video of victimization that really opened my eyes. I came in this journey. I don't want to talk about my whole journey now, to be very honest. I don't want to make it long, but the main purpose for me to make this video is that recently, few days ago, I was just looking back in my life. I was just trying to figuring out things, because life didn't happen for me the way I wanted, and it's not also happening right now. Like now, also, I thought. I'm trying to manifest these things, but I can't see any evidence. And I was trying to figure out why it's not happening. I'm still fearing of the uncertainty. Will things work out for me? But something I realized that, I just looked back at my life and I realized that if I would have got all the things that I would have planned, I would have not been this person who I am today. This much courage, this much strong, the confidence, I would say anything. Like I would have not be this version. I was such a wounded version. Now I know, I see this version of me, and to be honest, things also come, thoughts also come, like why I all at the first place the thought comes like why I became that version. Like there were so many limiting fears, there were so many fears in my mind. I'm talking about my old self. So I had all these limiting beliefs, I had all these patterns. So the question also comes like why I was in this version of me. But look, I my mentor said me that the what I had to go through in my life, the patterns that I developed, I became habituated to all the patterns, all the thoughts, sorry, are because of maybe our environment, from our caregivers, and maybe also from our past life, and some also comes from our ancestors. So we don't know from where we all took these patterns, this loop, this version of us. That may also be karma, like maybe past life karma. So what my mentor said me, and I really feel relatable to it, because I don't know like why it would be that a person is so different from me, she is getting everything so easily, and I had to go through all this evolvement, maybe past karma, I don't know. And the question is not now to blame that you did something in your past life, for now you have to do all these things right now in this life. The question is no, the problem is, sorry, the solution is not the question. Like we can't achieve anything by questioning, but the only thing we can do is take responsibility now to to go forward and make our life more good. So I'm talking about the thoughts that comes, the blaming things, why this happened. This is also kind of victimization, like questioning why these things had to happen to me, why I had to develop this pattern, why I developed all these fears, limiting beliefs, whatever came in our mind, whatever subconsciously I mean whatever came in our subconscious mind, maybe consciously, unconsciously, it's not our problem, it's not our thing to just go deep and just try to know from where it came. I know it is like important to know from where it came, then it becomes more easy to heal that wound. But I don't know, if we created this pattern from our past life, from our ancestors, we don't know how we're going to figure it out now. So that is a different thing. But okay, I was this version of me, but today what I'm trying to say is that just be grateful for that the evolvement. Like for me, when I look back at my journey, I thought, oh my god, I was this version, and God just brought me in this journey somehow. And God, gave me all the realization, all the awareness, the clarity. And you wouldn't believe me, the clarity I'm getting right now, each and every day I'm getting all the realization. And I've been trying to figure out why I am so unworthy of love, why I don't get love, what is the problem. Like, I am good looking to look, and genuinely this is the question that comes in my head. I am good looking, I am beautiful, what is the problem then? Why I don't get love, why I'm not chosen? But you know what I realized, the biggest thing in my life, that if I would have got the love of my life, the one that I made for, I would have not been able to hold it, because I was not good in receiving, yes, but I was also not good in giving. I always hear things that we women have the habit of giving more, and that's the problem. And I also used to think, is that the problem? But I realized that the main problem of me was not receiving. I receive, but the main problem was me to give. I am scared to give, because I think if I give, I will not have anything. I'm like, I'm giving. And this was the biggest fear of me, even when it comes to love, even when it comes to money, even giving time. I mean, I resisted love for so long. This was recent clarity that I got in the beautiful exercise that did in my did with my mentor, that my biggest resistance in love was because I thought, if I have love, if I'm in this relationship, I have to give time to my man. The crazy realization I got. And this is very true, because I like to schedule my day, in a very disciplined way. And I know it was true for me. And now what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to not schedule my whole day. I'm trying to go with the flow more. Then I'm trying to also give time to my parents, to my family, to know that there is a life out of this world. Like, I always used to think about scripting, crocheting, making videos, editing, like always in this zone, the productive zone. But I realized that actually I was wasting time all along. I was not being productive. But okay, I just want to say you what, I'm just going out of track now. The main point of me to make this video was just to say you that everything happens for a reason. So if you didn't got something now, it's just because you was not capable to hold. And you just need to prepare yourself to keep, to actually hold what you want. Now I know this realization came, and I'm working on this realization. I'm doing the ho'oponopono, I'm doing the EFT to remove all the fears, all the things. And I know whatever happens will be for my highest good. I now have this beautiful purpose of helping out the women by my own journey. I know maybe I have been in this journey so that I can help out all the women who is suffering in this journey. They will feel relatable. I now have this beautiful purpose in my life, beautiful goals in my life. This is not something that I planned for. Like, I'll be making a video like this. This is not something I planned for. A few years ago, like 5 6 years ago, I never thought I'll be making a video on trusting the process of life. Oh my god, Nivedita is making a video on trust the process of life. Who is so much into certainty, who likes to control things, who likes to control her life, plan her life according to her own way. She used to question God, like, oh my god, my life needs to be like this. And if it doesn't happen, she used to blame God, blame all the people, even cry in front of God. And I am saying now, I'm making a video now, trust the process. This is like the biggest achievement for me. This is like the biggest shift for me. I also don't believe I'm making this video, to be honest. And I would say that even when you are trusting the process, yes, fears come, still fears come. But I would say the intensity of the fear is not more like it used to be before. Now also I have this little fear of uncertainty. And but the trust and the process and trust in life is more than the fear, I would say that. So whenever the fear comes, I immediately do my EFT, I immediately do my hoponopono, and the intensity becomes more less, and it goes. And I'm doing all of the things. But I would like to say that maybe this video is your biggest sign that the process, trust life, whatever is happening for your highest purpose. Maybe it is helping you to grow, making maybe it is helping you to evolve, so that you become that version of you who is capable to hold what you deserve, and what you want, what you desire. So that's all for today's video. I know I went a little off track so long, because I just got so involved in the video, involved in saying my experience. But yeah, that's all for you today, girls. Bye bye, thank you.